Chris Lane and Don't Know About You at Kicks Country 92.9, number one for New Country. 9:35, what I do know is it's about this time on Wednesdays for a long time now. We have presented Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner. We get answers to questions largely submitted by you. We're about to find out if maybe your question is the one that gets an answer today. Let's find out. Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this morning?
I'd be a lot better if there was some sunshine, not loving the gray skies an awful lot. How about you?
Hey, we need the rain. Every day is a great day.
You speak the truth, sir. I have to keep that in mind, and I thank you for setting me straight.
Okay.
Hopefully you can set our email writer straight on this dilemma. Somebody in a little bit of trouble here. You ready to listen and see if you can help?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here's what the email says. My wife had come to a complete stop at a stop, and she looked both ways and saw one vehicle that appeared far away, so she pulled out to cross the road. Suddenly, she was T-boned by a late-model commercial vehicle that seemed to be going at a high rate of speed. My wife was taken to the hospital with a severe brain injury, which required surgery, and she's been taken to medical rehab. The police report indicated that a witness said they thought the vehicle was going at least 30 miles per hour over the speed limit. The driver wasn't ticketed because there was no proof he was speeding. The insurance company is claiming that their driver was not speeding. Can a lawyer help? The medical bills are going to be substantial. That's exactly why a lawyer should help. And we now turn it over to Bruce for some thoughts. What do you make of this?
Well, this is the specific case where it shows how critically important it is to call an experienced personal injury lawyer as soon as possible after an accident. And the reason for that is with the other vehicle being a late model vehicle, an attorney needs to send a letter to the owner of the vehicle and the insurance company telling them to preserve the vehicle so that there's no changes, nothing happens to the vehicle.
Oh.
Because in late model vehicles, they have a little black box. And if you hire an expert, they can download the little black box and find exactly how fast that car was going at the time of the crash.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Which is critical because this poor lady, has extensive injuries, brain damage. She's in a rehab facility. Fortunately, the vehicle was a commercial vehicle, so hopefully there's substantial insurance.
Right.
But you need a lawyer right away. The lawyer has to send what we call a spoliation letter, which means don't spoil it, don't let anything happen to the vehicle. Hire an accident reconstruction expert, get the little black box, download the little black box, and find out how fast that vehicle is going.
So once that letter is sent, then the owner of the vehicle is legally obligated to keep that safe, right?
That is true, and if the owner doesn't honor the letter and you go to court, then the court will give you a presumption that that person was negligent because he didn't honor the spoliation letter.
But up until they get that letter, anything could happen. That's why I think time is of the essence on something like this.
Time is certainly of the essence.
Yeah, okay.
You want to call a personal injury lawyer at your first opportunity. I know it's a difficult situation. Your loved one's in the hospital with a severe injury, but you got to protect her. You got to find a way to get those medical bills paid and take care of her. She may need care for the rest of her life.
That's possible. Now, if it turns out the driver was speeding, does that help the case in any way?
Absolutely. In Florida, although that car had the right-of-way, because it was speeding, and it appears, if the black box holds true, that it was a very excessive rate of speed, a jury would be told to compare the negligence of the person who pulled out, violating the right-of-way, and the person that was speeding.
I see.
And I believe if you could prove the person was going 30 miles an hour over the speed limit,
right,
the greater percentage of liability would be attributed
right
to the speeder.
Well, this is certainly sounding a lot better than when we first started this. So thank you for shedding some light on this, and I hope they heed your advice and get a hold of a legal professional very quickly.
I hope so too, Todd, and look forward to speaking to you next week.
Absolutely, sir. Have a great week, and say hi to the family for me.
Okay. Who's cooking the turkey in your house?
Actually, I'm going to be wearing the oven mitts this year. How do you like that?
Oh, that sounds good. I know you'll make a great turkey.
I'll do my best. You're welcome to join if you'd like.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a good week.
You too. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Now, if you would like to submit a question for future consideration, it's pretty easy to do. You go to our website and you put Bruce in the keyword search box. That'll take you to where you need to go. But if you have something like this family is going through, then you really should probably reach out directly to the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner. Get in the system quickly, in other words. 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. And tell them that Todd sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.